fine, guys.
Yeah, why would the season poster lie to us?
It's literally written all over his face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that in the background. What the heck?
What? You don't like... Guys, don't worry about it. Heremond's fine.
No, the face.
Oh yeah, the face in the background?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's fine.
The face in the back.
Yeah, over here.
Oh, is that Gary?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yay!
He's like, hello.
It was looming there, ever present.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Chris.
What's up?
Nothing much, nothing
Oh.
much.
FYI, I have to be gone by 2:30 at the
Gotcha.
latest. Because I have work at 3.
Gotcha.
Because you got a dentist appointment.
True.
Lovely. Then I will make a note of that.
Thank you, friend.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be Jonah's favorite thing.
Cliffhanger! Yay!
Yeah, he get hit with a cliffhanger and be like, I can't stay and talk, I have to go.
Why, Colin? Why would you give us the cliffhanger? I can already see it now.
Well, I wasn't planning on a
Sure.
cliffhanger, but here we go, I suppose. We'll see.
It really depends on where we end this, because if we end it back at Castle Getterix, probably less of a cliffhanger. If we don't,
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, it depends on if we can stop Connor or not.
If all of you dogpile onto me, you'll probably stop me.
Helmuth is just like, I'm about to fight these guys. All of a sudden, they start fighting themselves. He's like, ah.
Easier than I thought.
maybe that'll get him a moment's pause where we can try and talk him down.
He's like,
The moment
ah.
will just be confusion.
He's like,
What
what
do
are
you
y'all
mean?
doing?
It's like an R thing where Brandon's character made the assassin laugh.
Mm-hmm. See, now you're getting it. This is how it works. Just make the assassin laugh.
Hmm?
You might be able to buy yourself a few extra moments.
You extra moment.
Mm-hmm. Hey, which is a long time if you're fighting Helmuth von Graz.
A whole 2 seconds.
A whole ass 2 seconds. You should be thrilled.
And listen, has he been farming?
Well, there is a large probability of that. Fairly large probability of just a little bit of farming. I'm sure it's fine.
Probably fine. Listen, it's right there on the season poster. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Everything is fine. Every single one of those creatures in the season poster is fine.
Everything fine.
This has been the most fine season of all time. Truly.
If I had the word to describe each of these characters, it would be fine.
Mm-hmm. These are all fine characters who are not going through it. They are fine. And I believe this with all my heart and soul. Truly. Oh dear. Eli, are you out of California yet, by the way?
Yeah, I'm back home.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I'm back home for a couple of days, and then it is out to back to the Midwest for me.
Back to the corn.
He's being sent back to the corn.
Yeah, I'm being sent back to the corn. I couldn't stay away for long enough, apparently.
Need to get
All that-
back.
It's all that corn syrup.
Yeah.
Silent Hill.
Honestly, a Midwest Silent Hill remake might go kind of hard. Like, just with the endless misty cornfields. It can be low-key terrifying. You know, ash raining down from the sky. Could be nice, could be nice. Wait, aren't they rebooting it, actually? I think they are.
I have no.
I think there is a new Silent Hill game coming out, so, you know. Oh, not that godforsaken movie. I hate that movie.
There's Silent Hill F. It's an upcoming survival horror video game developed by Neobards Entertainment and published by Konami.
As long as it's better than the fucking movie.
Give Kojima
Apparently, it's
back.
like set in Japan.
Oh, how is? Oh, I guess since it's rebooting.
Yeah, apparently they felt like it was over westernized, so now they're trying to set it back in Japan.
Over westernized. You made the game.
Well,
you made the rules.
It's based on a town in Pennsylvania. Like, I don't know what you want. Well, now I have significantly less faith in the project.
Pennsylvania's just too western. I've been saying this for years.
Oh my god.
Should go back to its real Japanese roots.
Well, you know, we should honestly ask the most Japanese person among us. Hey, Chris, what do you think about this remake?
Dude, I literally have no idea.
Well,
Face as fuck.
as the most worldly and Japanese of all of us.
Worldly and Japanese.
Chris is the most worldly, Japanese, and it's time for you to give the recap, Chris.
Oh, what fun. So last session we picked up in a very not good situation. Dire straits. It was do or die, and somehow we managed to not die, except for, well, we don't know if she's dead, but Kenora is no longer here with us. But the rest of us somehow managed to survive. And then we most of the session was spent finishing the fight against Ugal. We eventually managed to defeat him. And it was a very touching moment at the end. We beat Ugal, and then Cade had the opportunity to take the fox as like a spirit animal, but he decided not to do that. He let the fox pass on, which was nice.
Can I say something?
Sure.
That was not really out of kindness. I thought that the fox was gonna go back to giving like fortune to this place as like a spirit. And I did not think it was just gonna pass. If I knew it was just gonna pass on, I probably would have kept it.
He specifically said,
Yeah.
"Do you want to let it have some peace?" Like,
I thought I was like, oh, he's gonna go back to doing like, he's gonna go back to.
I can't use the
This-
English language any more bluntly than I did.
I was like, oh, okay.
They skinned it.
I thought he was gonna like at least do something to help the town people recover.
Its body
Even
was
if it was,
scattered.
I
They
don't know, he
skinned
could
it, and we
haunt
saw
the
its
town or
bones.
something like that. I thought he was gonna do just like a little something to help the town. I was like, you know what, he should do. And then his lazy ass just died.
What?
and went to the
He
afterlife.
died! The fox was skinned! It was a host for a demon! Lazy ass fox, it died! What do
Yeah,
you
get up,
want
bring
from
that
me?
dude.
Such a
Come on,
bum.
man.
And then-
And anyway,
You
it still
are-
offered to stay around and help, and you're like, go away.
Go die.
Yeah, the only reason it was still there is because of you.
Yeah. It is actually your fault, Eli.
Sorry, Chris, continue.
um, well, yeah. Anyway, we and then we completed the ritual. We did all the steps, and lifted the curse, and we went back into the town. We went back into the town, and we found some people, and we explained the situation. We went over to the the logging camp, and oh geez, what's the guy's name? I don't remember.
Come on, guys, I believe in you.
The foreman. I know he's the foreman.
Yep, he is the foreman.
he,
and then
Marcel Catacor.
That's right, Marcel. We talked to him, and he said he would. Oops, there we go. We talked to him, and had a nice conversation with him, and then we talked to the mayor, I think, and we talked to a couple people. And then our work was pretty much done here. So the mayor called the Ashen Vale, and they sent a drop pod for us. We went back to the mansion, and pretty much everything was gone. Like all the artifacts or anything that we could have taken back to Castle Getterix were gone. But we decided, since we had time, we put our training from Zale to work, and made the whole place spotless. And then we got in the pod, and instead of going to Castle Getterix, we decided to go back to Eridan, because we kind of left a whole kid there, and then we got there, and everything was red, and there were all these monsters with a whole bunch of legs, and things were not looking good. And then it looked like we were about to throw hands with some, and then out of nowhere, Helmuth shows up, and this scary meeting with very powerful man.
Yes. So, Cinco Squad, where we begin is you facing down Helmuth von Grass. As Helmuth begins to stalk forward towards you, what are you guys doing?
I'm grabbing Eisen.
Yeah, Tekton's grabbing Eisen.
Just like grab.
Aw.
No.
He looks really strong. I want to fight him.
He will kill us all.
Duh.
Oh,
They shall.
really strong.
Mr. Grongraz, sir, Counts, we are members of the Ashen Vale. We know we're not supposed to be here, but we diverted here because there was a child in danger. We're just trying to help the people here.
You can see Helmuth still keeps like stalking forward at this. I see. The lies of demons are meaningless. And I think he's going to go ahead and like fall into a stance, and the heat is beginning to rise all around you, Heremond, at this point. As Tekton, you can see that it appears like the landscape is changing to that of these like erupting volcanoes starting to manifest, drawing closer to your location as this pure blue aether seems to be wafting off this material god. What you guys doing?
Gone.
Mr. Vongraz, we're with the Ashen Vale. We surrender.
So
We're
No,
we're not
I
trying
don't
to fight
surrender.
anyone.
Then let us fight, demon. And then
We aren't demons.
they're not. As you hear a familiar voice.
Oh my God, Martin.
As you turn, you can see, like, running up behind Helmuth von Graz is Martin. Completely fine.
Oh, thank God you're okay.
And you can see Helmuth, like, turns around. Leave, Morton. These are the people I told you about. They're from the Ashen Vale, and they told me to go to the house, and it's where I contacted you, and they were posing as school teachers. You can see Helmuth just like slowly turns back to all of you. You have great and powerful demon with you. Why?
Yes,
He's not
this-
really a demon exactly. He's actually just well, Heremond.
He's the Splinter. We think he's a Splinter of the Endless. We ran into him in town of Oberlet on Titanic Ring.
Splinter of Endless. Explain.
We believe that the cult there, the Congregation of the Swarm, was going to use him to locate something called the Prisoner, a material god. And we were faced with the choice of either letting them do that or bringing it with us, and it wants to learn about our reality, I think.
You can see Helmuth quickly turns around and no-scopes a demon that's like on a rooftop behind him. The red spiral cannon just boring a hole through the creature as it disintegrates. And it kind of turns back to you. Tell me everything about yourselves. Leave nothing out. Else I destroy you. Duh.
I think that's completely fair.
Talk. And you can see
Okay.
Helmuth just slams his sword into the ground, and he kind of like takes a seat. He's gonna listen to you, but
Cool.
he is boring a hole through each and every one of you with his eyes.
Okay, I'll go first, then. My name is Heremond. I was born in the village of Leaf Bospora. I was born in Aethersol, a phenomenon I now know as Oblivion Will. With my two companions, Modwin. I'm sorry. It's been a.
Do not hesitate, else I will not hesitate. Continue quickly.
Yes. So. Yes. So I was born in the village of Leaf, Bildig, Modwin. We were all born the same way. We were out playing one day, and our village was destroyed by a demonic cult, based on recent investigation, likely the congregation of the Swarm. We then traveled for a few years, joining up with a mercenary company called the Orphans of Bospora. We were there for a number of years. I was their navigator, and we arrived at a town that was destroyed by a demonic cult. After that, we left the group. Well, I was kicked out. The other two left, and from there we joined up with the Ashen Vale, with the most recent Ashen Vale recruiting class, the Runt Squad. We were training under a man named Zale, and he taught us to fight demons, use our combat schools, and first trial we were nearly killed by a demon that had gotten out of its bounds in the Castle Getterix. We managed to exorcise it, and we were sent on the blooding. The whole blooding was a trap. The most of the recruiting class was killed, and a demon known as the Feared was released.
What? You say the Feared?
Yes, the Feared. Big bone sword.
Duh.
A guy named Faustus held him off long enough for us to get out.
Hmm.
And something else weird happened.
Explain.
It was a weird feeling, like headache, I think bleeding. Something went horribly wrong, which caused even the Fear and the other demon, Titus, was it? To leave?
Tyros.
Even Tyros. At that point, Faustus told us we had to leave, and we did.
Duh.
We were then sent to town of Auberlet. Was trapped in a demonic curse. We were sent to lift it with our with another Ashen Vale member named Kenora. We began our investigation, of the town, which was trapped in a curse that made it so that if you bled, you were turned into antimony. From there, we were teleported here, where we learned that school teacher Jurgen Bruhl was doing experiments on these antimony statues that were created, and was using a series of books to slowly take control of the town. Martin here figured it out and was doing what he could.
I was doing my best, yeah.
We told Martin to hide. Went back to Auberlet to try and lift that curse, and we were successful earlier today. And from there, we searched the manor there. That's where we found the Splinter. And using the Splinter, we located the prisoner, that golden-haired person, material god, I believe, somewhere in Kveth. And we then located the leader of the cult and followed him into a cave where we finished a battle with him. Unfortunately, in that battle, our companion Kenora fell and is lost. We don't know where. But we were able to sanctify the guardian spirit there and exorcise the demon, Ugol. And from there, we lifted the curse and decided that we had to come back here to try and save Martin and whoever else we could.
Helmuth just looks at the rest of you expectantly.
I'll go
Sure.
next.
Okay, guys.
So, my name's Eisen. My grandpa trained me in a mountain somewhere. He didn't really tell me where. I just kind of showed up there one day. And one day, my village was attacked by that demon Tyros. And he killed my grandpa and everyone in it. So I wandered wherever I was for a good amount of time. And I kind of just showed up at Castle Getterix. I joined the Ashen Vale. And I fought Tyros again in single combat. I almost beat him. I looked down at my stomach. There was a hole at. I think I almost beat him.
Oh,
But then he disappeared with fear.
you are weak.
Oh. Eisen is visibly had his feelings hurt from that one.
Eisen has a couple of forms he could switch between. There's a heightened form that he uses in combat, and there's two others. There's a silver-haired form that he used to fight Tyros, and a form known as Garion, which we only saw for the first time like a day ago. But that one seems to be a destructive form. Yes.
Slowly, Helmuth turns back to Eisen. You are not Gurian now.
No, I'm not.
I was wrong. Apologies.
Eisen's confused.
You are here to save town with Oblivion Wills in Splinter. Yes?
Yeah.
You wish to fight me. Why?
Well, you look really strong. I like fighting people who are pretty strong. Makes me a better person and fighter.
Yeah. I see how you contain the battle. Rest of you. Story similar, yes?
Yes.
We should probably mention, since I think you know a lot about the martial schools, that we were all taught forbidden martial schools. So please don't be mad at us for that, too.
Taught to you by who?
Zale.
We are leaving. Martin, into port.
What? Yes, sir. Can I say goodbye?
Quickly. And you can see Helmuth has picked up his sword and is beginning to start to glow, Tecton, like this bright green color. But Martin would kind of walk up to you guys, kind of almost not paying attention.
Oh man, I'm glad you came back. It got really kind of scary there for a little while. But the house you put me in, it was safe. When all the creatures started popping out, they didn't come inside. Well, they tried to, but I went to the secret room that you told me about.
Yeah, that place is protected,
Mhm.
probably for that reason.
Well, there was, some stones in the room, and they started glowing, and there were people, they were trying to talk to me, and I thought, oh, these are probably not great people, because they kept on asking for Mr. Brule, but I realized that I could maybe try and, get someone else's attention, so I started playing with the stones, and then I heard Mr. Von Graz's voice, and I started to tell him about everything, and then he appeared, and then he started killing everything.
That was a very smart thing.
Where were you guys?
Fighting a demon.
Oh, that was just now?
Oh, yeah, we've been. Martin, we have been fighting a lot the past few days to get back here and
Oh,
help you. I'm sorry we got delayed. I'm sorry we weren't able to come sooner.
oh, it's all
I hope-
right. Mr. Von Graz gave me this cool thing, and like he, like rolls back a sleeve, and there's like this intricate arcane mark on his arm.
Oh, what does that do?
I don't know. After one of the demons broke in and like, hit me with something, I started to feel a little woozy, and then Mr. Von Graz put it on me.
Okay.
Can I recognize what it is?
Go ahead, make a mental check.
Okay. Artificing or no?
No.
Okay. Oh damn, 3 successes.
3. It's a ward against possession.
Oh,
It's on some of the pieces of Inversil armor.
okay.
Yeah, we should probably go handle that, right?
Handle what?
Nothing, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
You'll be okay.
Uh,
But we're going to have to take you probably back to Castle Getterix.
okay. They sent Mr. Von Graz sent a lot of people there, and to other places, I think.
They are safe in Zalfin. Mini. You go to Getterix.
Oh, do you guys live at Castle Getterix?
We do, yes.
Can I see where you guys live?
Sure. Yeah, we can show you where you live. We can give you the grand tour.
Really? Do you
But
promise?
first, I promise. But first, we're gonna send you to the medical just to make sure you're all safe because you did get hit by that monster, right?
Yeah, I don't feel bad anymore, though.
Yeah, I know, but we still want to be extra careful.
Into pod. And Helmuth comes up from behind, scruffs. Martin just throws him in the Stark drop pod.
What is...
To Getterix. And the pod closes and then takes off into the atmosphere.
Yeah. All right.
Child ate many grimoires.
yeah, he did.
You know this.
Knew
That's
he was
how he
eating
was trying to
books.
save people.
Mhm.
He knew the books were bad. He destroyed them the best way he could think of.
I see. And so, you still kept Child safe, despite knowing he target for demon.
I mean, you couldn't just let them die.
Good. They will like you. And you can see Helmuth turns and cuts with his sword as there's like this bright green portal that begins to rend apart space-time in midair. As Helmuth kind of turns back to all of you, follow, and he walks through the portal.
No hesitation.
Okay. Yep. Following the Von Graz.
Okay.
I will follow the scary 15-foot tall man.
You know, you rarely go wrong with that course of action. Are the rest of you going too?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Gotcha. Then, in that case, we are going to go ahead and cut. As we leave Cinco Squad, and instead see the city of the future. Upon an island in the middle of the sea, beneath the shade of the tree of quelling, we find the city of Amalathea, the capital of the Twin Empresses, shining and truly in harmony with nature. Amalathea is at the forefront of the golden age that the Rings of Meropis now finds itself in, as floating islands and airships coast through the skies. The people themselves are routinely witnesses to wonders that previous ages could have only dreamed of. Here is the home of the government of the Titanic Ring. And as we zoom in on the palace, we find a woman dressed in kind of like this long white dress, golden accents, walking through this beautiful place. It is later at night, about 10 o'clock. She seems tired after a long day, but her bright blue azure eyes still look out at this world with wonder. As the Empress Ishin, once a high god, now more of a material god / angelic being, enters into a private kind of fireplace chamber. She smiles as she sees the person who is just waiting on one of their beautiful white and black couches. The maiden, dressed in simple garb but still wearing her skeleton makeup. And as Ishin enters inside, the maiden smiles and pats a seat next to Ishin, or next to her for Ishin to sit down in. And as Ishin takes a seat, smiling, she says, "Oh, we just opened 800 temporary housing buildings in Kestrel. I believe after this, we've successfully eliminated homelessness." And you can see the maiden kind of smiles and hugs her as they both kind of lean in to each other. "It's wonderful. Huh, well, I guess we have to take the day off tomorrow, beloved." And Ishin kind of cocks her head. "Well, Helmuth is in Erden. Perhaps we can... I believe that the staff is insisting we rest." And Ishin just kind of nods, curling up by the fire. "I mean, well, there are many things that we could do. Make breakfast. We could visit Lazarus and Minerva. See a play. Oh, yes. And, you can see the maiden fishes kind of like underneath a nearby table. "Petros got us this new jigsaw puzzle. It's 1,000 pieces." And you can see Ishin smiles as maiden opens the puzzle, puts it on the table, and begins to dump it out as the two are kind of sitting there beginning to put these pieces together. And then it is at that moment where there is like this thin tear in the universe that makes them both kind of stop and freeze as shink, the table is cut apart, like just right through some of the jigsaw pieces, and a portal, boom, opens right in front of them. As Helmuth von Graz, Cinco Squad, and the Splinter emerge. And you can see they're just both sitting there. This group is a piece of the Endless that works to fight demons. They are also believed in wills. This is an immediate concern. Cinco Squad. These are twin empresses. Twin empresses. This is Cinco Squad. Members of Ashenvale. Heremond, Tecton, Eisen, Cade, and Matthias. And this is Splinter. You see, like, as you guys enter in and are face to face with two of the most, maybe the most influential people on the Titanic ring, see the maiden just goes, "Oh, hello."
Hi?
I'm just gonna full arm wave. Hi!
"Oh, hi." And you can see the maiden just full arm waves back at you. Welcome to our home. So, how was Erden? Eventful. I can see that. Right. Do any of you want, tea? Water?
He? I said eventful.
Oh,
It's been like, what, an hour?
yeah.
Hour.
Well, it's good to meet all of you. You all seem a little bit worse for wear. Here, let me... And you watch as these tendrils of white energy begin to expand out of the maiden. And Cade, you would watch as a few of the tendrils seemingly move through the air like the tentacles of a jellyfish towards you. Are you trying to, like, avoid them? Are you, like, letting them touch you? What are you doing?
He's probably going to let him touch him, but more so out of like fear than anything. Like, I mean, I'm not going to, be rude, but he is probably going to look like pretty uncomfortable that they're moving towards him.
Gotcha. And, like, you're still uncomfortable, and then as they latch on, you feel like this peaceful warmth start to spread through your body as all your health blocks are restored, all your armor blocks are restored, all your stamina points are restored. You gain a hero point, and all your abilities are refreshed. And the same thing would happen to each one of you as the white tentacles of pure white aether latch onto each of you as you feel your bodies kind of reset. Any injuries you have begin to melt away as you're basically reset back to zero.
Does that include broken armor or just...
Yeah, it includes broken armor.
Oh, so we just have our armor back. Okay, that's dope.
Massive.
Yeah, we don't have to spend money on it.
So, you all have a piece of the Endless? That's new. I'm going to be honest, I hadn't heard about something like that. So, how did that happen?
Well, first off, this is Splinter.
Hello, I am the Splinter.
And we found it in town of Arborlet. It's being held by a cult there. They were going to use it to find something called the prisoner. So Splinter asked us to help it take a physical form so it could learn more about, I guess, us, our reality.
Aye, I did. I've learned so much.
Uh,
I now
So-
know what humor is.
we have been teaching him humor, yes.
Well, that's great. I guess that's a good place to start.
It's been so Splinter's been traveling with us for the past few days. Um, Unfortunately, has died a few times, but
Oh, what do you mean died a few times?
And you can see Ishin seemingly is like looking over the Splinter, checking to see if they're okay.
well, Splinter tried to catch an axe by the blade.
It didn't work. My flesh was too weak.
Oh, and I tried to do that once or twice too. Don't worry.
And you can see the Splinter just kind of flashes this uncanny valley smile. You guys really haven't taught him how to smile well yet. So it's kind of like stroke victim smile, where it's like the sides of the faces aren't like meshing up.
He's trying. He's trying. It's fine. Good effort.
You would see though, Matthias, like both of the Empresses seem absolutely overjoyed to see this thing smiling, though, despite its creepiness.
Then
Amazing.
go ahead.
He's just said amazing.
And then the demon named Ulgal tried to eat him, but we exorcised it. So
You exorcised a demon. So how long have you been a part of the Ashen Veil?
in a few months.
And you already exorcised a demon? Oh, wait, are you the survivors of the blooding?
Heremond will flinch. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I'm
us.
Sorry, that's probably a bad memory.
No, it's fine. I'm fine.
I see.
You're getting some intense side eye from Tecton.
Fine. I'm fine.
You know, we can bring this up more tomorrow. Yeah, this palace is, I mean, it's really big. There are empty rooms if you guys would like to stay. We wouldn't force you to, but you know, there seems like there's a lot that you're handling right now that probably has some big importance to a lot of people.
Yeah, sure. I think we could stay at night. If you're offering, we won't say no.
We are offering.
Helmuth, I can teleport. I sleep in own bed.
Of course. But for the rest of you, would you all like to sleep in one room, separate rooms? I understand that individuals such as yourselves might have, what's the word, beloved? Separation anxiety? I don't know if that's accurate, but it may be.
Iden's gonna look at Heremond. Do we have bunk beds again?
You can get bunk beds.
You know what, beloved? I think you might be right.
You can see Ishin kind of is beaming a little bit.
We can find bunk beds for all of you. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yes!
All right. If you want, you could follow me, and I'll show you to a room with bunk beds. And we guys follow Ishin.
I was
Yeah.
sleeping after.
Okay.
Have we explained the concept of sleep?
You can see, like, as you say this, the Splinter looks at you. You haven't. You talked about it a few times. Some of you went to sleep. Still seems like a waste of time, though.
Right. Yeah. So we get tired as mortals. So sleeping helps us recharge. You said something about like reconnecting our aether with the noosphere or something like that. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what any of that means.
Yes. The noosphere is the realm that connects all mortal minds. And during your sleep, it is, to my knowledge and understanding, that you connect yourselves back to it, so that you might once again draw power from the collective unconscious. Well, that's certainly a lot to explain to them. You can see Ishin is just like walking eyes forward, like, oh, oh dear.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So when we get tired, we have to rest our bodies and our minds. And, that's sleeping. Sleeping allows us to get more energy to do tasks because, we have finite resources of energy and mental capacity and all of that.
See.
So allows us to recharge that finite capacity that we have. Does that make sense?
I'm attempting to understand it.
I know, it's a big concept, but...
But I think I understand it. You have boundaries, limits, disgusting things. You can see, like, the Splinters, like, thinking about it. Doesn't seem like it's really liking the concept of sleep. Like, it understands to a degree, Heremond, but yeah. It can take it or leave it.
That's at least we've gone to the understanding phase. We can get to the acceptance phase a little bit later.
Fair enough. But as all of you are walking, Ishin kind of looks back to all of you. So, is there anything that we could serve you for breakfast tomorrow? I know that on missions, the Ashen Veil has to put up with a lot. The forces of the Abyss lead to great amounts of darkness. So, we would like to do whatever we can for you, especially given recent events.
Eisen here eats a lot. Anything you want in particular, Eisen?
Oh, French toast if you got any.
Yeah, we can do French toast. Pretty much anything but pancakes.
Oh.
But waffles are okay. It's just I have a slight aversion to them.
Okay. A lot of meat if you got that too.
We can do a lot of meat. Bacon, sausages, ham, all of them.
Yeah, that sounds great. Man, this place is awesome.
Glad that you like it.
Oh no.
Can I just have some eggs?
Of course. Anything else?
No, it's fine. I'll just take some eggs. Everyone else can have what they want.
There's no shortage here, Heremond, I promise you. If there's something else, there's no shame in asking for it.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay. And the rest? You know, maybe we should just make a little of everything.
I like that idea.
All right. And you can see, this point as you continue walking, all of you go ahead and make a mental check.
Oh boy.
Mental.
Boy.
Oh, joy. $66.
Ooh, successes for Tecton.
Okay.
Oh, I got a success!
Let's go.
Let's go!
0 successes for Matthias.
3 for Heremond.
Okay.
Point of having 6 mental score to only get 2 successes. Does it have to deal with,
I mean, we should all be
okay.
swimming in hero points right now.
Does this
We
have
are.
to deal with nature, the weather, foraging for food, or taming an animal?
No.
Worth a shot, worth a shot, worth a shot.
Yeah, good try.
You gotta
I respect the
Good try.
attempt.
An attempt was made.
All right. So, Heremond and Cade, then. Well, Tecton, did you get, what were your successes?
2.
2 and Tecton, then. You would figure out, like, you've been walking for a long time. And, like, that's a little bit odd. Heremond, you would pick up on the fact with your 3 successes, that Ishin has kind of taken you in a circle throughout the palace. And as you stop at a door, it's probably not even like 100 feet away from kind of like that living room fireplace area that you started at. And as she goes ahead and she like pushes on the door, it like doesn't budge. One moment. And as she like is like hitting it with like the flat palm of her hand, you can see Tecton, Cade, Heremond. There's a doorknob right there. She's not turning the doorknob.
Your Highness, the doorknob. Sorry, I don't know how, if.
Oh, that's right. You have to turn it every time. Sorry, I still forget.
And she goes ahead, turns the doorknob, pushes, right order of operations. As it swings open, you can see that there is a room filled with bunk beds inside. And like there are racks for all your weapons, there are like posts for your armor, chests for anything else that you're carrying, like your bags.
Hopefully, this is acceptable.
Oh, this is great, thank you.
Of course. If you need anything else, just let us know. I will see you in the morning.
And Ishin will head out to allow all of you to unpack, basically. But as she leaves, are you guys doing anything when you're having conversations with each other?
Is gonna do his nightly calisthenics and then meditate for a little bit.
Fair enough. See that? I can see that. Then, as Eisen's doing calisthenics, anything else from you guys?
Heremond says nothing and doesn't look at anyone and just kind of focuses on getting ready for bed.
Okay. Then, if there is nothing else, as all of you kind of tuck into bed, you can all go ahead and take a complete rest.
Yay.
As you are awoken by the rising sun and the chirping of like drongos outside of your windows, as Amalathea itself just begins to wake up.
Breakfast!
Are you heading to breakfast then, Eisen?
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Then, as Eisen rushes out of the room for breakfast, what about the rest of you?
I'll probably go join him at this point.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I think Matthias would be close behind.
Gotcha. So are you like rushing, trying to keep pace with
No,
Eisen?
I'm not rushing.
Okay,
but,
yeah.
Like, he'll leave at the same time and catch up.
Okay.
Eisen is sprinting.
I think we imagine, yeah. Then
Is the Seraph feather still powering my box?
yeah.
Or is that out of powering? Okay.
Like as you check it, like it's barely powering the box at this point.
Okay. Then I'll bring that up with that anyways.
Okay.
Alright. Then I'll go and join for breakfast.
Okay. Then, as you all go in to join, so you arrive, you see that there is a massive spread laid out for you, Eisen. The table is maybe like 30 feet long, piled high with all these different types of food as the twin empresses kind of like sit at the end of the table talking. As you enter in, the maiden kind of perks up. Oh, good morning, Eisen. We have the meats over that way, breakfast pastries, eggs. Take your fill.
Oh my gosh. I should really wait for my friends. It's only nice. But I ran all the way over here. Oh man.
And like at this point, you can see like Matthias like kind of strolls in behind, and Matthias, you see like all the food in front of you.
As soon as he sees Matthias, enough! He just goes and starts eating.
Gotcha. What are you trying to like pick up first, then, Eisen?
Oh man, he's probably double fisting. Probably some of the meats, get some sausage and some toast.
What would Eisen's reaction be as you grab a handful of sausages, and as soon as you grab them, they seemingly like magically replace on the plate?
Oh no.
Gobsmacked. He is in complete euphoria right now.
Gotcha. I think as the rest of you like walk in, kind of trying to join, you would see probably Eisen just like shoving food into his mouth. If I get your drift, Connor.
Oh yeah.
And kind of as the rest of you like go, or assuming you guys are like taking your seats, getting ready to eat and things like that.
Yeah.
Like as you guys sit down, I think Kate, as you are seated, Ishan would look towards you. Arcadian, the way you're dressed, were you a student somewhere?
Yes, I was.
What did you study?
I studied zoology. Lots of different kinds.
Oh. Then, what got you interested in the Ashen Veil? Usually, from what I understand, those two fields don't often overlap.
Kate sort of laughs a little bit at that. Says, "Yeah, you'd think. Honestly, it was the people who got me into working with animals and studying them also got me into the Ashen Veil." They offered me a place at the University of New Aegis, and after many years of studying, they said that this seems like the next step, and they gave me an interview.
You went to New Aegis?
Yes,
I used to teach there.
really.
I did. Oh, well, and then they politely asked me to leave.
What did you teach?
Well, I taught divinities. Magic, the workings of gods and things of that nature. Who better than a high god, I suppose, to teach it?
Indeed.
They made a note, though, that I was giving too many A's. I feel like all my students learned, though, so I still consider it a success. But I understand that, I suppose that there is a reputation to uphold in the nature of academia.
Indeed. There is.
And, like, as you're
I didn't
thinking
miss
about
that
it,
part of it.
yeah. And as you're thinking about it, Cade, you do remember hearing, like, about this legendary class that was around at, like, the beginning of, like, New Aegis University's, like, time, where for a solid 11 years, no one got lower than an A in the class. Like, if you needed a class to boost your GPA, you went to that class.
Yeah, I like how that's kind of the opposite, like that, like Ishin's kind of priding themselves on everyone getting an A instead of no one passing the class.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah, some of my professors, well, I guess just one of them, it turns out that he's sort of been in league with the demons and, yeah,
I'm
not great.
I'm deeply sorry.
Well,
That's a tragedy.
yeah, it seems like he was working with them to produce antimony.
I see. Well, I'm glad that you weren't trapped, I suppose, by their ruses, their disguises. But it is still a loss. Professors can be great and dear friends. But hopefully now, you can go about and create a legacy for the professor that you used to know. And
Let's hope.
at least, I'm assuming as part of the Ashen Veil, you travel often. Must be seeing many fantastic and wondrous beasts.
Indeed. The last one I perhaps wish we didn't encounter, but
Oh, my
that's
apologies
part of the
again.
job.
Right. Taking the good with the bad. Hopefully you're finding it rewarding, though.
Indeed. Hard to feel what else could be as important as this, but
Well,
yeah.
importance and reward are different things. The role of High God, that was important. I wasn't rewarded for it, though. It is not one and the same. So I hope you do find something rewarding in this. I found that importance alone, it doesn't sustain you, mortal or immortal.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Please do. Oh, try the waffles. They're to die for.
And Ishin will pass you a plate.
Kate will try the waffles.
They're very good waffles, Cade.
Nice.
But is there anything else people are wanting to talk about or do at the table?
Oh, did you have something, Brian?
Oh no, I was just gonna say that Heremond is just eating like some eggs, and that's it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Tecton towards the end would like to bring something up.
Gotcha.
He'd sort of clear his throat real quick. I have something that probably is important to you, but to give it to you, I would need something to power a set of wards, at least temporarily.
Right, I see. I can go with you and bring up some wards. What is it?
He'll pull out his box. We found this, and he'll gesture to the feather in one of their bases.
I see. And you watch as Ishin would kind of like pick up the feather and look it over, and like it's kind of like faded in color a bit, Tecton, and you can see Ishin would be like very carefully looking it over. Go ahead and make a mental check at benefit 1.
I'm assuming not artificing.
Not artificing, no.
3 successes.
Gotcha. Then, as she looks it over, like, you see as, like, from underneath her dress, 2 white angel wings kind of extend. And as she kind of, like, brings one wing around in front of her, matching up the feather, what is your reaction, Tecton, to the fact that this is one of Ishin's feathers?
I think he sort of, as soon as he clocks it, he sort of blinks a few times and then says, I'm sorry, I used it as a power source. We found grimoires and I needed to contain them until they could be safely destroyed.
No. Probably a good thing that you did. Yes, it's my dearest hope that it did a good job.
It did.
We have other gems and runes stored away at the lower levels that could be used to help power this box. Now, if you would follow me, we can set up to work right away. I'm sensing some deep and powerful magic within this grimoire. And I think you've just about used up my feather.
Yes. I just need it to last long enough so we can dispose of them.
Yes, of course. Please, follow me. And
He would put his box away and follow.
gotcha. And as Ishin gets up, you begin to follow. I think then the rest of you are kind of left with the maiden. Kind of smiles at you, Eisen. Are you enjoying the food?
His mouth is full like a hamster.
Uh, um, will you have room left for lunch?
We get to eat a second time?
Oh, well, I was planning to feed you at least 3 times today. If that's all right.
He's gonna look at Heremond. How much is 3?
I'll hold up 3 fingers. This
Oh
many.
my gosh! Wow, this is amazing. This is the most food I've had ever.
Do you not? Sorry. Do you know what number this is? And she holds up 4 fingers.
Not really.
Oh,
7?
That's actually 4. And like she'll move her chair over like next to you, Eisen. And I think the maiden is going to try and very patiently attempt to like teach Eisen the first 10 numbers, just like on his fingers.
Okay, he knows 5. He knows.
Oh
5.
no, he knows 5. I think he probably knows 1.
Yeah, I think he would know 1 and 5, and that's about it.
It was iffy.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna try and like relate it to things that you know, like 4 being like the 4 rings, like so that he can look up in the sky and like confirm things, like just trying to give him landmarks. 2 because he has 2 ears and things like that.
Okay.
Connor, go ahead. Is Eisen actually like trying to internalize and learn this information?
Absolutely. He'll try.
Guys, do you think others will attempt to help Eisen in the learning of this information as like the maiden's putting in this effort? Or are you guys just watching the show?
Thias is just watching in sort of slight amusement.
Okay.
Aid, help.
Yeah, I'm
Not there. I
going to
can't
help.
do it.
Wait, what are we
I'm
talking
going
about?
to try and help.
Gotcha. Then go ahead and, go ahead and roll a mental check at benefit 3, Eisen. There's still a chance you could fail, but I think people are putting in a lot of brain power towards this.
Oh
my god!
Hero point that right now.
No, I think it's even funnier.
No,
like,
here.
No, I'm hero pointing that.
He
You can take my
can
hero
deny it.
points.
He can deny. If you don't want to roll, you don't have to roll.
I think it's even funnier if I don't hero point it.
Gotcha.
No,
And I think, like, Eisen, as, like, you're trying to learn this, like, it's really confusing. Like, man, like, 4 rings? Like, how are you supposed to keep track of all that? Because then there's, like, a planet up there. Does that count? I don't know. Like, it's difficult. But, like, the entire time, Heremond, Matthias, Cade, like, you just watch, like, the maiden, like, very gently taking him through, like, resetting, like, not a raised voice in sight, just, like, very diligently trying to, like, walk you through, coaxing you along, Eisen. We don't have to get it today, but you put in a lot of great work.
Like Grandpa says, training only counts if you keep doing it.
That's true. And I think you're really good at training. I mean, look what happens when you put your mind to something.
Man, you're way nicer than some of the people I've met at the Ashen Vale.
Well, they have to be really tough, really strong. And they just want what's best for you. I think they're just used to needing to prepare all of you for the world out there. It's not their fault.
It did make us really strong. We were able to defeat Ugal together.
Yeah, they did. So maybe that shows just how much they care about you.
I never thought of it like that.
Well, maybe then, whenever they're being tough, you can think about it like that. It's not fun in the moment, but I guess the results speak for themselves. They'd rather have you alive and with them again than gone.
I think he would get lost in that thought. He would have stopped eating and gone into a pondering state.
Oh, you know what? I think she'd count that as a win.
Whoa.
Like, if the brain cells are clapping together, big win, big win.
Oh, would you like some? It's a concoction of different potions that give you more energy throughout the day. Is that something you might like, Eisen?
Oh, that sounds cool.
Okay, we probably have a longer day ahead. It's a little high up. Heremond, did you say that you could move things with your mind?
Yes, I can.
Can you help me get the ingredients from the kitchen?
Yeah, sure. I can help.
And I think the maiden would get up and try to, like, lead you to the kitchen.
I'll follow.
Gotcha. Then, kind of like, as you get into the kitchen, like, she'd take you to, like, this massive pantry, and she'd just try and get you to, like, take some stuff off of the shelves for her.
Yeah, I can do that. Easy
Okay.
enough.
And I think afterward, as you get everything, like, she kind of, like, stop and look at you, Heremond.
Are you okay?
Um, I'm fine.
Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, sure.
And I think the maiden would just come forward and wrap you in a hug, Heremond. Warm, just all encompassing.
Okay. I think some of the tears that he's been holding back for past few weeks start to come out.
And I think the maiden would just keep on hugging you.
Yeah. Herman makes no move to pull away, and I think more tears. There's a lot.
You've had the weight of the world on your shoulders. And I'm sorry. You don't need to punish yourself.
I'm responsible for this. I'm the reason the Ashen Veil is weakened. The reason that Nora's dead. My family's dead.
You had to make impossible choices, Heremond. Impossible choices. It's not your fault that the Ashen Veil was captured. That wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault that there are demons out there trying to destroy the worlds that we love.
I wanted to help people so badly. Everything I do just hurts more. And nobody says anything. Nobody. I feel it there.
Sometimes people just don't have the words. They don't know what to say. And sometimes they're so lost in their own grief. They can't see that others are grieving too. But everything that you do makes things worse. Heremond, I don't believe that.
And you can see that these white tendrils begin to expand out of the maiden's back and into the air kind of before you. And you see almost like a portal open up, a window into the world. You see Auberlet shining. This morning, they are having a festival. As merchants and travelers come in, you can see kids outside laughing, playing, family members reconnecting Heremond. As some of the people that have been turned to antimony, no longer antimony. And the maiden just kind of looks back and smiles at you.
Do you think you made this worse? I don't. I think that because of what you did, that family's back together. And the sun is shining. You're not perfect, but nobody is. You are important to the rings of Meropis, and to the Ashen Vale.
I think at this point, Heremond is just sobbing.
I think the maiden would just hold Heremond.
It's all right. I care. If you need something, I will be here for you. I promise. We need people like you now more than ever.
Thank you.
Can you do one thing for me?
You can try.
Can you try the waffles? They're really good.
Heremond will nod.
I think the maiden's going to, straighten you up, give you a smile, and just a nod.
Then, let's start making today a better day. This doesn't excuse all the hurt the demons dealt you yesterday. And it's gonna hurt for a while. But we are going to make it better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think the maiden would try to lead you back out to the crew when you were ready.
Yeah. Heremond will wipe the tears from his eyes, head back, sit down, then grab a waffle.
Gotcha. Then, as you kind of head out, grabbing the waffle, as Heremond was away, Matthias, Cade, Eisen, were you guys doing anything?
I think after pondering for a little bit, Eisen would look at Matthias. You didn't help me with those numbers.
No, the maiden was helping you.
Right. I'm sure we'll settle this another way.
And what are you doing, Cade?
I think Kate is just sort of watching all of them, sort of wondering if he could ever have success as a teacher after his failures with Eisen.
It might be that one might be a student issue. I don't think you can blame yourself for that one.
I think he's like, where did I go wrong? And I think Cade would. I mean, if he's gonna be here, I think that he'd like to see if they have like a library here.
And, like, you would have seen a library here.
Oh, okay.
I also think, though, like, Eisen the Splinter would lean over to you.
Don't worry. I don't really understand these numbers either. There's no such thing as the number 7, yet you use it all the time.
I know, right? What does that mean?
It-
I mean, 4? That's so many.
No, it's actually less than 1, but you don't have the mental capacity to understand that right now.
4 is less than 1?
Aye, it is. That's why it's so stable.
Huh. So does that mean... Wait. Is 5 less than 1?
No, 5 is greater than 1, significantly. About 5 times greater than 1.
Oh.
But
But it's also...
it's also fairly meaningless on the grand scheme of things.
No. 5's a pretty cool number.
Well, it is representative of the Endless.
Oh.
But
I was
also
thinking
it's
about
not.
us, but...
Well, it's
but it's not.
representative of you too. I mean, in a way, you are representatives of the Endless.
Oh. How did that happen?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, but it will happen. Effect before cause.
So, is Endless higher than 1?
It is 1, and it isn't 1.
These numbers are really hard.
That's why I still get confused by them in this state. Why haven't count how many pieces of bacon you're eating? Just eat. Like,
I
this
haven't-
Splinter's just gonna start
I haven't
shoveling
counted.
bacon into his mouth.
I think Eisen has now gone back to pondering, but he'll slowly reach over without looking and grab a piece of bacon.
And I think at this point, like, during this conversation, Cade and probably Matthias would have noticed. But Helmuth entered, like, the room as, like, the numbers started getting explained. And he's just, like, sitting there staring. Need it. I hate it. And he sits down and he starts eating.
When did you get here?
Moments ago.
Oh, is Moments higher or lower than Endless?
I am not having this conversation with you.
He continues eating.
He also doesn't get it.
You see how he stops eating for a moment and then just keeps on eating. Like, and like you would see Cade for a moment, there would just be this spark of like, what did he say in Helmuth's eyes? I mean, you could see like he would look over to eyes and be like, it's not worth it. Keep eating. But at this moment, probably Heremond and Maiden would kind of enter back into the room as Heremond, you getting your waffles?
Yeah.
They're good. They're sweet, they're buttery. Perfection. And as this happens, we cut to kind of the lower levels of the palace where Tecton, you walk with Ishin into the largest artificing laboratory that you've ever seen.
Here, we could probably find what we need in here. If you look over there, I have some runes filled with some spare high magic. She, like, points over. Is, like, Tecta just in shock, or, like, what's he doing?
I think he's stopped in the doorway, and trying very hard not to salivate.
Do you like it?
He's almost drooling. uh, yes. I haven't seen this much equipment ever.
Oh, yes. My wife usually makes me something new for my birthday every year. It's not really my birthday, but we still celebrate it.
That's very sweet. And he'll drag his eyes away from everything to look at her and smile.
Gotcha. And, like, Ishin would smile as well. Are you a Blood Eye?
Yes.
Huh. I'm sorry, that was maybe rude. Just don't meet many.
It's fine. I didn't know about it until I joined the Ashen Vale, so.
Oh, yes. Please though, enter into this room. I believe that some of the energies of the grimoire are seeping out a bit. We want to make sure it is contained.
Yep. And he's going to quickly start rifling through things to find what would be best to power it.
Gotcha. And like as Ishin begins to work with you and like starts pulling out devices, like she is surprisingly knowledgeable about artificing. And it's you get to realizing like Ishin really likes learning how the world works. And also she really doesn't know a lot about how the world works, like on a base level. Like she can completely riff off like these very intricate alchemical equations as you guys are putting together like a system to like better power the box and like protect the energy of the grimoires inside. But she also like at times forgets to like put her legs under her when she's getting off the stool. And so there are a few times where she just falls flat on her face. And like first time she just kind of turns over and goes, "Oh, center of balance, right." And just keeps going. Like there are just like a few fundamental, not a few, many fundamental basic concepts that she lived without since probably a time that predates living memory and is not at all obvious to her. And so there are like times where you are a genuine help to her. But go ahead and make an artificing check at benefit 3. See how well you can go ahead and put this together.
Oh, we're about to make a really nice box. 7 successes.
7 successes. Okay. Then, as you go ahead and work on this box, you're able to go ahead and put a lot of time, work, energy in. And, okay. Right, there are lots of messages. Before we finish this box, for a lot of you, you know what? Yeah, we have 4 sides here. I want to put each of you into a different side because I need to be resolving a lot of things at this moment.
Okay.
Holy shit, gang. Yeah, there's... Okay. Eli, you're going to side 1. Jonah, you're going to side 2. Yes. Chris, side 3 with you. And Connor, you're going to side 4.
Okay.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey,
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. I hope you're doing good. Oh, lovely. Isn't this all so lovely?
I love it.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to go get to work, it seems.
Yeah.
Yippee. Well, I will, I'll get on that. Well, now that that's done, you can head back to Maine, Connor.
Okay.
Meet you back there.
Hey.
Well, don't. If you're watching this, Brandon, if you're watching this, this is a little bit my fault. It's a little bit my fault. I just have to kind of like take a moment, prepare, ready myself. Lock the fuck in, Colin. Lock the fuck in.
Dude, I was just sitting
Hi,
here.
Colin.
Hi, gang.
Are you okay?
I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm a man, And Tecton, you're the man because after a while, you are able to, with Ishin, create a barrier around the box that can like pretty much contain all of the grimoire energy. And as Ishin kind of steps back and gives you a smile, she'll kind of nod. Based on my calculations, and if your calculations are also correct, if we're both correct, I do like being correct with these things. This box should not run out of power for the next, I think million years.
Think that will be long enough, yes.
Do you? Okay, good. It's strange sometimes to, your lifespans can be so small. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way or belittling. It's just new. It's sometimes hard to tell. Because even though you have shorter lifespans, the memories of mortals, they expand far longer than their lives.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Well, you certainly have talent. I can see that. I would love to work with you on more projects one day.
I would love that.
Well,
And he's like genuinely touched that she thinks he has talent.
and like you would 100% know she's being completely genuine, Tecton. And she was very happy to spend part of her day off just tinkering with you. And it was like, even though it's like, there are some grimoires, there are some really powerful grimoires in that box. Still, she could not have been happier. Well, maybe if she was with her wife, but
Yes.
you are in the top 10 of things. Congratulations.
Let's go. I'm in the top 10.
Not 1 through 9.
He could be 9. Could be 9. Look, Maine's council reunions can be, sometimes they could be a little much. But
Oh, I'm sure.
will you head back up to the rest of the group after you're finished tinkering and tonkering? Okay. Then, as you do so, heading back up, the rest of you would see Tecton and Ishin make their way back up to the table. And Cade, were you trying to search for a library?
Yeah, that's possible.
And like as you kind of bring it up, like the maiden would smile. We have a fairly large library if you want to take a look through it.
I think I'd love to just make a quick trip.
Okay. I mean, we probably have some conversations that need to be had. Do you all want to take a little trip to the library?
Sure.
Okay. And Maiden will go ahead, stand, and Ishin, like, probably on the way there, if you guys are going, will explain like all the things that Tecton and her did to the box, how it's like super secure, very powerful, basically like wards upon wards upon wards to stop any energy from the grimoires getting out. The good stuff.
Yay.
But as you go ahead and enter into this library, as the doors open, you see like this vast, like multi-floored library stretching another 3 floors up, Cade. And Maiden smiles at you. It's not the biggest library, but whenever one of our friends writes a book or they find something, they usually send us a copy. I don't remember how many do we have here? Well, beloved, I believe we just crossed over 4 million books. I think a year or two ago. And Maiden kind of smiles at you. I don't know if that's less or more than New Ageist University, but hopefully you can find what you're looking for here.
He would look at them and say, "You guys must have a lot of friends."
Oh, we do. Or at least we try to.
He's gonna pull up. They got the Dewey Decimal System?
They do.
in the
They
Rings of
like
Meropis?
there's like a
very
central
nice.
like massive tome that like sits kind of like at the center of the library. The Maiden nods to it. You can use that. He's very nice.
All right. Cade is going to try and look for sort of the section that he wants to. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's gonna try and start looking around.
Gotcha. Then, as you go ahead, start looking around, like you open the book, and the book goes, "Hi there!
Oh, hi.
What are you looking
I
for
didn't know you
today?"
talked.
"Oh yeah, I talk."
I'm looking for druidic magic.
"Oh, okay.
Especially experiencing an animal's own senses.
Oh, yeah. If you go up to the 2nd floor, and if you go to the 5th row, 2nd shelf."
Okay, thank you.
"Of course."
2nd floor, 5th row,
And
5th row,
you
2nd
see,
shelf.
like the Maiden would kind of like lean over to you, Heremond. "He used to be a map."
Oh, what kind of map?
Oh, oh, it kind of like a normal map, but he was brought to life with the power of the primordial.
Oh, wow! And he's a whole book now.
Mm-hmm. Well, I brought him back as well, he died, kind of.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
But he's back now. Now he's.
Well, yeah. Well, so it was kind of only like a spark that Jeremy had, but now I made it bigger. But to make it bigger, there needed to be more space. Else, I found like the magic was getting a little weird. So we just turned him into a book. I mean, he still is kind of helping people find things. So it's kind of like a map, but it's a map for books. And also he's closer, and so that's really nice.
Yeah. Huh. You know, I did not know that there was a living book. Yeah, he's fully alive, right? Like.
Oh, yeah, no, he's fully alive.
Huh. Jeremy.
But as we like cut over, Kate, you find a section of like basically the exact books that you're looking for here, like to experience an animal's senses for your own.
Yeah, I kind of was interested in like the warging thing, like that
The
like in
warging.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, no, there's stuff like that. Go ahead. Well, actually, no, because Jeremy pointed you to basically the exact right location. There are ways to like shift and utilize your aether to basically extend a piece of yourself to another creature to like look through their eyes. And like if you focus in enough, there are also potential ways that you can like hop inside the body of a creature. But that's a little more advanced.
Okay. What is like there's like a quick little look. Um what's like the strangest or like most out there creature? Like what's like the upper limit uh for how different a creature can be for someone to warg? I don't know what the term is for on the Rings of Meropis. I'm
Yeah,
saying warg.
I mean, like to look through the eyes of the creature. I mean, theoretically, there are living colors
Mm.
that like are living spectrums of light. So that's pretty weird. Um, no one like as you look through the books, no one's attempted it because there is fear that the way a color could see might fuck you up. But theoretically, you
Gotcha.
could try it.
Okay.
And like maybe some
Interesting.
other people have
Interesting.
tried it, they just haven't come back from the attempt.
Good for them.
Great
You
for
are the
them.
exception.
You're one in a trillion.
Okay.
Don't worry. This time you can see the color. You can see through color.
Yeah, this time I'm gonna hear the colors.
Oh,
I wouldn't recommend
Uh,
that.
oh joy.
I'm gonna
I can
smell the
hear colors
sound.
and taste sounds.
I knew a guy who did that once. Shame they got him.
They got him.
This triangle smells so good. Um,
Should
all
taste like
right.
rat.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. So there's a pretty big upper bound then for that.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, depends on what you mean by upper bound. To the Splinter, numbers are meaningless, so.
That's a great point. Oh, that's a great point. Okay. Um, is there like a specific power for this, or is this like one of those we're gonna have to like Frankenstein a couple of powers?
There are powers for this.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
I like possession is a power, for
I
instance.
didn't want to call it possession, as that sounds kind of. That sounds a
Living
little bit
rent
mean to
free.
do that to someone.
That is what in Game of Thrones. That's what
That's what
warging
warg
is.
does.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know, but you don't have to call it that.
It's all about
Okay.
marketing, Colin. Marketing.
It's not slavery.
It's about
It's indentured
optics.
servitude.
Okay, this is about optics.
Then,
Possession.
but yeah, and like there are ways that you can certainly do it
Okay, gotcha.
to get it done. Um, but yeah, as you go ahead and do that, and like are bringing back books, Ishin, the maiden, Helmuth would all kind of like sit down with all of you. So, we should also probably talk about, the Splinter. We're glad that you're here, but also this is a huge revelation. We did not know you were possible. Yes, I mean, Helmuth is right. We didn't know that you were possible. And we probably need to decide next steps because you've talked about a prisoner in Kaveth, a material god, or something along those lines, and what this cult wanted
to get to this prisoner, yes?
Yeah, that was their
Um,
goal. At least part of it.
I saw the person, right, when we found them.
Yeah.
Can I give a general description of what I saw?
Yeah, and like they would all three kind of like nod. I do not recognize this person.
I don't either. But this likely means that something has happened. And we should probably learn what. Which likely means demonic activity. I'm guessing that this would be the purview of the Ashen Veil.
And Ishin kind of like looks to you guys.
Would I be correct in saying that this would probably be your mission to handle?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Okay.
demonic activity is happening in Kaveth, so
Right. Well then, we've also been talking, and Splinter, we don't know much about your existence, but before you leave, we'd like to try and learn more about you. But also, we have experience with beings that are changing identities. We both feel strongly that if you want to remain with this group of people, that you should. And if all of you want the Splinter to remain with you, then that should be the case. A connection is important. Is this what all of you want?
And now is the time, guys. If you want to keep the Splinter with you, you can make that clear. Or if you want the Splinter to go off and be looked at, kind of studied, like that is also an option. But this is the crossroads.
I want to keep the Splinter with us, guys.
I like the Splinter.
Yeah,
He's my
that
friend.
becomes sick.
Gotcha. Then, Thias Tecton, do you agree?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
Gotcha.
guess for the best.
And the Splinter would nod. I've learned much from these individuals, like the need for sleep, humor, and how you cannot catch an axe with your hands unless you have bigger hands.
Right. Okay. Then that moves us to probably a second line of discussion, which is we need to tell the Ashen Veil and Klaus. So we should probably think of how we're gonna do that. I'm thinking maybe tea, maybe some afternoon tea, and we're all gonna be there, and maybe we dress you up in suits so that you look very professional and formal. Weapons on the belt, and we explain to Klaus what's all happened, and we tell him that's all gonna be okay.
I mean,
It's a suit.
Oh,
And you can see, like, this genuinely takes the maiden off guard for a second. As, like, all of you would see, like, she visibly, like, kind of, like, has to, like, reorient herself.
so a suit is a fancy type of clothing that people can wear that like makes you look very professional.
Is it gonna inhibit my ability to fight? Did I use inhibit correctly, Heremond?
you did, yes. Good job. Typically, when you're wearing a suit, you don't fight.
Oh, then why
But
did
you
I
can
wear
take this. Well, see, there are times when we don't fight. We have to explain, talk things, right? You learn about how we talk to people, right?
I don't really like those parts.
I know, buddy. I know. Listen, if you can wear a suit for a meeting with Klaus, right afterwards, let's take it off and we can spar together, okay?
Okay.
I will spar with you as well. I wish to see the power which stopped Tyros.
I think you will see Isaac very slowly with the biggest ear-to-ear smile look at Helmuth. You'll spar with me.
I shall.
Okay, I'll wear a suit.
And also, besides, when you talk, it's kind of like the best form of fighting, because you fight someone and you beat them without even using your hands. I mean, you beat them without moving. All other fighters need to move, Eisen, which, if you beat them without moving and they only can use their fists, you'll never lose.
I don't really get that part. How do you beat someone up with your words?
And you can see, like, Helmuth kind of, like, straightens up and goes, like this. And he goes ahead and turns to Cade. You are a bad teacher. You cannot teach numbers.
He's just gonna kind of like, just sort of shake his head and just sort of look to the ground.
Got him, dog. Got him.
Yeah.
He's beaten.
Oh. See that?
He is
I
beaten.
hate it when that happens.
So maybe that was an example. Maybe we shouldn't use that example now, though. But, right idea. All of you have a relationship with Klaus Ruferox. How do you think he would respond to this information?
Well, I mean, we've only spoken to him a few times. But he might. He will, at the very least, I think, be open to listening and hearing us out. But as to the existence of the Splinter itself, I mean, until a few days ago, nobody thought it was possible. So, kind of working in territory that we have no idea what we're doing. We're just kind of playing it by ear.
Right. We don't know, but we can at least give you protection for when he arrives. I don't believe Klaus would resort to violence, especially not in this place. But there is a chance that there's a poor reaction.
I think so, considering Klaus has been fighting demons for a very, very long time.
Yes.
And Helmuth correctly identify that this thing it's the Splinter, is a piece of the Endless, demonic, adjacent. Demonic. It's really unclear the relationship between demons and the Endless. But
Right. Well,
At the very least, I don't think he will instantly try and kill us.
This is the best we shall get. I would try and kill it. And you can see, like, both of the twin empresses just, like, turn to Helmuth. I would. I would attempt to destroy it.
why were you stopped the first time?
Martin. You can see Ishin kind of looks to the rest of you.
What's a Martin?
He was a dragonborn child in Erden. He intervened before Mr. von Graz. Yeah, there's no way to put that politely. Before he killed us.
I was going to murder you all.
Yes,
And
yes, I'm
scatter
aware.
your souls outside of the cosmic stack.
I appreciate that you did not.
I still consider it.
Helmuth!
What? That is Fragment of Endless. It sits here. There is danger.
I mean, there is a lot of danger. We don't fully know how Splinter will interact with our reality. But he's been nothing but helpful.
I attempted to catch some axes, fought another demon. I learned to sleep. It was boring.
Okay. So now we just need to talk to Klaus, right? I guess I'll start getting tea ready.
And is there any last, like, I suppose, questions or ideas that you'd like to pose?
I mean, I've been thinking about it a little bit. I mean, with Splinter here, we can observe him and try and understand, I don't know, at least a little bit more what we're fighting. I mean, Splinter doesn't have... I'm correct, you don't have all of your memories, right?
No, if I did, this form would dissipate.
Yeah, but I mean, this is arguably the perfect chance to finally learn something about what has been, at least, I think to the average person, a unknowable outside force.
It's true. Even I know surprisingly little. In most of the forces of the abyss are beings of madness. Even have a sliver of an endless in a form that we can understand. There's so much good that could be done.
All right. And, like, as they begin to stand, anything else, gang? If not, we smash cut to all of you kind of like at a table with tea. Are all of you in like suits, or like what is your dressing get up?
I think we'll put on suits.
Okay.
Guys, hot takes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Eisen's is unnecessarily tight, and he's like pulling at the neck a little bit.
I think the maiden would then like try to like quickly use her powers to like go ahead and like make the suit like fit nicely, and she'd like whisper to Eisen that it's breakaway in case you need to fight.
I can fight.
And like There's tea there. You can see at one end of the table is all of you, Ishin the Maiden, Helmuth the Splinter. And on the other end, standing, is Klaus Rue Ferox after you've just explained everything to him. Are you guys trying to leave anything out of, like, what happened in the story? Because if, like, Ishin the Maiden would try, like, just give him all the information.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying everything.
Yeah.
I don't think trying to hide things from Klaus Rufferox is a good idea for our continued existence.
Mm-hmm. And it's probably like evening at this point on the 19th, as like the sun is beginning to go down. And I think the first thing out of his mouth is just like a sigh. He looked to all of you. I thought Arbalete would be simple mission, and one where you would be confined to the boundaries of Arbalete. You have a part of the Endless. You have mingled with demonic forces. And you wish to keep this Splinter as a pet.
I don't know if pet's the right word, but we do wish the Splinter to come with us. Yes.
To track down a material god hunted by demons in the frozen north of the Prime Ring.
Yes. We don't know what the plans are with this prisoner, but we know they're probably not good.
You need additional training, resources. It would need to look at the Splinter. You can see Klaus sighs, picks up the tea, takes a drink of it, like a long sip, and then puts it down. You have been a part of 3 of the most significant incidents that have occurred in the Ashen Vale in the past 100 years. I am concerned for the safety of the rings. Can you alleviate my concerns? Or is this a gamble with the safety of not only the rings, but the cosmic stack?
I mean, there's. I'm not going to lie to you. Say everything is going to be 100% fine. We can guarantee it. But if what the Splinter says is correct, the path we've been walking is a path the Endless want us to walk. And this is a chance to stop walking that path. Go a different way.
Yes.
We can, if there is any chance at all, we can change what is coming.
Yes. And Klaus kind of like nods and takes another like sip of tea. In. So you believe that the prisoner, you capturing them, would alter the plans?
That is my belief.
Yes, I can see. And you begin to notice Klaus begin to, like, cough and sputter and choke. What are all of you guys doing as Klaus begins to, like, collapse back into his chair?
What's going on? Herman's gonna like stand up
And
and like start moving over.
yeah, like immediately, like Twin Empresses are like standing along with Helmuth. What are the rest of you doing?
Breaking away my suit and getting into like a stance, looking around to see if there's any combatants.
None that you can see at this moment.
Tecton is going to quick look at the Splinter, see how he's reacting.
You can see the Splinter seems to be like shocked as well and like raises like their hands. Promise I'm not doing anything. This magic
Okay.
though. And like all of you are beginning to like feel like this heavy presence of magic in the room that is like attacking Klaus.
Is there any way we can dispel the magic?
Like as you ask this, you like look around and you can see like Ishin's hands are wide, like powerful energy in the room, and then like the energy flickers out and dies. Something's wrong. Something is very wrong. And as like you look back, Heremond,
Mhm.
as Klaus is like backward, like eyes like rolling back, you can see his eyes are bleeding as like he is choking, like scratching at his throat. And you begin to sense like this darkening energy begin to crowd around his form and person, as it looks like these like black tendrils are beginning to like spread from his neck all throughout his body. Blood begins leaking through his skin, Cade, as you're watching like the entire epidermis of his body seems to be like breaking apart.
Shoot.
What are the maiden and Ishin doing?
You can see the maiden is like rushing over and like she's like cradling like Klaus at the moment, and you can see like she's throwing out these like white tendrils of energy, like firing them into Klaus, and like she seems to be in like a lot of discomfort at the moment as she's like trying to fight off like whatever this poison is.
Are like the black tendrils physical tendrils, or are they like?
They're like on the body.
Okay. Oh shoot. Can I? Would it be something I could attempt to use my psionics to try and remove from the body,
You
or is there like something in there, like poison, that I could try and remove?
like you could like attempt to do something, sure.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be a big roll.
Mhm.
Go ahead and make a mental check, Heremond. As
Okay.
you try and like reach into the body and off rip find like whatever is happening within Klaus and at least try and stop it from killing him.
Yeah. ahead. Would this count as navigating if I'm trying to like navigate to the?
Probably not. No.
Okay. I will spend 3 hero points.
Okay.
Not 2, 3. Okay, 4 successes.
4. Then, as you focus in, Heremond, putting all your focus in, you send your psionics into the body, and you feel everything beginning to like shut down, like organs, heart, lungs, like it's poison, but it's more than that. It's like you feel the magic in the air. This entire space, Heremond is killing Klaus. Just like where he is. It's in the body, it's in the air, it's everywhere. You have but seconds to try and save him. You've got 1 move.
Okay.
What are you doing?
You said it's everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can Helmuth try and teleport him out?
It's Heremond. Like Helmuth
Yeah.
is there, but like it took like time to build up the teleportation.
Yeah.
He's got seconds, Heremond.
Then can I attempt to physically eject some of this poison and use it to eject him out of this room, like force them apart?
Eject the poison, that'll be hard. Ejecting out of the room, potentially easier. Do you want him out of the room, or do you want to try and get the poison out?
You said this whole area is like
basically
then,
like out of the palace, essentially. Like as like you're feeling it, something has happened to this palace. It has been deconsecrated.
Yeah, I'm pretty much going to eject him out of the palace and yell to the Bait Nation, I'm getting him out of here. Attend to him outside. This place is not sacred anymore. And I'm basically launching him out and following him so I can...
Okay, then as all of you watch, Klaus Rufarox is going to be grabbed by the psionic forces of Heremond, launched out a window. Crash. As immediately you watch as the maiden goes diving after Klaus as he begins to fall from like the 8th story of the palace, as she goes ahead and like hits him with the tendrils wrapping around him as you hear the crash. Heremond. And as all of you look out the window, like you see the maiden just with maybe hundreds of tendrils in Klaus. And as he's down there, he coughs, wheezes, and falls into a coma. As the poison that had been put into this place did its work. And it is here we will end the session for today.
Well, shit. Fuck you, Colin. That was a cliffhanger and a half.
Fuck me! Why?
You said there might not be a cliffhanger. This is a big fucking cliffhanger.
Don't you dare blame me for this. Ooh. So,
Right.
yeah.
Oh god. That's not good.
Well, hey gang. You don't need to worry about what Klaus thinks anymore.
See, I knew it would be fine.
Does this mean I can't train with Helmuth?
I think this means that you probably should be training with Helmuth.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go!
Oh, God.
Well, he's not dead. He's in a coma.
Yeah. Very true, very true. But... oh, he got close.
You got real close.
He got real close.
I pulled some shit out of my ass.
Huck him out the window.
If the whole palace was poison, get him out of there.
Yeet him. Yeet him away. And you did that. And you did that. And you did, in fact, yeet him away.
Yeah.
It worked. He's not dead. He's only mostly dead.
But that's better than fully dead.
That's better than fully dead.
I will take that. If the options are dead or mostly dead, I will take mostly dead.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly dead can potentially be reversed.
Potentially.
True.
Give him a chocolate covered pill. Please tell me someone got that reference. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it.
Thank you.
It's okay. Now it's just the cosmic stack is exposed.